If you think your hamstring and your inner thighs are what's stopping you from getting deeper into your pancake stretch, you might want to listen to this, because the thing that is limiting you may not be your flexibility at all. In fact, more often than not, people hit a wall in pancake because of their technique, not because they are too tight. And that means you might be much closer to achieving it than you think. Let me explain. When you look at the structure of the hip joint, the top of the bone eventually runs into the front of the hip socket. When that happens, it creates a feeling of being completely stuck no matter how much you stretch. So one of the easiest ways to avoid this bony blockage is to tip your pelvis forward. When you tip the pelvis forward, you change the orientation of the hip socket and create more space for the legs to move. One of the ways you can practice going into an interior pelvic tilt is practicing a cat-cow. Focus on learning how to move your pelvis independently from the rest of your spine. You can also sit on a yoga block, cushion, or folded blanket. Elevating your hips makes it much easier to tilt your pelvis forward. And one final tip, try pointing your toes towards the ceiling instead of letting them roll forward. Sometimes the difference between feeling stuck and seeing some actual progress isn't always more flexibility. It's often positioning. Try these 3 tips and let me know how it goes.